Трайдер.
Бивер, блестящая игра. Остановил Бэтрайдера.
А в то же время Шторм врывается в драку. Стоит выкон команд. Бэтрайдер успевает выбежать. Слип от Наги. Ну, вроде как Альянс спасаются. И масс телепорты. Кого-то не отпустят. Похоже, нет. Идеально. Идеально. Казалось мне, что Энигма не сможет улететь.
Да, будь Блэкинг Бар у Дэнди, кого-то все-таки дозацепили бы. Дэнди идет уверенными шагами к покупке данного артефакта. После Линкен Сферы решил приобретать Блэкинг Бар. Правда, золото еще собирать и собирать. Но таким вот образом можно попробовать подраться за Рошана. Альянс это тоже понимают. И Альянс идут к Рошану, отправили
10 секунд слип. 10 секунд слип. Ой, как сейчас за нами может все плохо сложиться, если не успеет забрать Рошана. Бьют Рошана изо всех сил. Да, заберут. Хорошо. Хорошо, забирают Рошана. Нави. Альянс подтягивается. Уже рядышком Лода. Есть слип. Лода может инициировать со слипа. Слип хороший. Двух зацепила. Пайката не зацепила. Вот это неприятно, потому что Энигме здесь давать Блэкхолл неудобно. Но Пайкат далековато будет. Он не сможет бить Блэкхолл сейчас нормально. Да, теряют двух персонажей. Аегис был у Шторма. Шторм живет параллельно. Бэтрайдер зацепил МК. Не дает ему подойти вообще. Шторма пытается убить еще раз. Шторм выпрыгнул все-таки. Шторм спасается, но МК потеряют.
Да, не подпустил Бэтрайдер. МК, я смотрел, параллельно ниже находилась эта
он
драка.
стащил его на холмик там еще.
Да-да-да, он сразу сбивал ему возможность запрыгнуть на дерево, где-то приблизиться к этой драке, и потом еще и затянул на холмик. Забили в итоге Манки Кинга. -2 от Альянс и забранный Аегис.
Сложно, очень сложно против такого играть.
Но Блэкхолла нет. Нет Блэкхолла, Сон имеет не такой высокий кулдаун. Сейчас Блэкхолла, правда, нет. Решили
волевое решение, да, волевое решение от Нави, но
опять
это заканчивается просто слипом.
Мало он перезаряжается. Дэнди решил прыгнуть дальше. Получает оглушение от ЕГМа. Дэнди очень сильно страдает. Лич Сид висит на нем. Стяжка Дарксира. ЕГМа забирают. Дэнди полетел дальше.
Нужно больше. Нужно больше команде Нави здесь выжимать. С этого эпизода пытается убить Нагу. У Наги неприятности. Свап хороший. Заберут Нагу. Заберут Нагу. Отлично. Вот если бы не убили Нагу, можно было бы считать, что это провал полнейший. Но так как убили Нагу, хотя бы немного ситуацию для себя исправили.
И идут в наступление. Все 5 героев Натус Винсер живы.
Тяжко. Тяжко идти в наступление. Опять же, вот нет какого сильного пуша, согласись, Дим. Если ты даже вот выигрываешь драку, как сейчас.
Понятно, ну у вас минута без Наги. Или же вы разведете ее на байбек, а там где-то, гляди, еще один минус получится. Да, у вас есть минута.
Холла нет еще.
На 44-й минуте любые герои превращаются в неплохих пушеров. Не супер крутых, конечно же, но пушить вы можете. Джакира у вас в пике как был, так и остается. У Йонасом Фена нет Блэкхолла. Действительно, 30 секунд еще не будет этой важной способности. Шторм Спирит врывается на базу к сопернику. Поймали Кристал Мейден. Вукон команду от Санейка. Он страдает, причем страдает от вышки. Санейка в итоге погибает. Погибает, и ситуация не самая приятная. Он просто пострадал от вышки, потратил все здоровье и, скорее всего, потеряет Биверу. Надо Дэнди отсюда уходить.
Джакира заберут. Джакира обязаны убить здесь. Альянс выдает все, что может под конец. Предсмертный хрип такой.
Это выкуп. Это байбек у Наги. И 6 минут его еще не будет. Счетчик пошел. Я думаю, желто-черным надо в этом ключе тоже мыслить. Нага не бессмертная, и это было показано.
Но там, мне кажется, и Альянс перемудрили в том эпизоде. Если ты заметил, телепорт Лода не делал, не стал делать. Хотя он прожал слип, мог бы прожать еще после этого Boots of Travel и улететь куда-нибудь. Доступны были ему.
Это байбек.
Да, почему Лода не стал? Возможно, боялся,
6 минут его еще не будет. Счетчик пошел.
Возможно, думал, что и так просто получится отойти. И почти получилось, если что, в том эпизоде. Лотус Орб.
И почти не пришлось делать байбек.
Да, да. Но там они, кстати, мне кажется, смогли уходить. Чуть более осторожно можно было сыграть. Вообще, сейчас вот Nether Swap — это вещь очень полезная. В Винги мы видим, как иногда это может решить исход драки. Но конкретно урону от Пайката не так много поступает, и это беда. Потому что убивать Нагу в Шторма и Вингу — это маловероятно.
Ну, тут я не знаю, на самом деле, у него 350 рукой удар у Vengeful Spirit, высокая скорость атаки и молнии прокают. И не будем забывать, есть Hurricane Pike. Сейчас Нага, вот, не Нага, а Vengeful Spirit с третьим
это все хорошо.
Талантом выглядит нормально. Ну, мало кто бьет на этом уровне по 350 урона.
Это все очень хорошо. Но вот проблема в том, что это в вакууме происходит, да? Если вот ты можешь бить, стоять просто, никто тебе не мешает. Это замечательно. Но тут ведь Винга не может просто подойти и бить. Во-первых, и промахи у Нага Сирены. Во-вторых, то есть, ну, ворота у Нага Сирены. Во-вторых, и контроля немало у команды Альянс. Как ты сам уже отмечал, рут-механик много. разнообразных.
Вот тебе и свап.
А сейчас свап уже может и не помочь, потому что Lotus Orb у Тренд Протектора. И Альянс все прекрасно ведь понимают. Я говорю, вот по артефактам Альянс действует грамотно очень. Еще один даже не помешал бы Lotus Orb, наверное. Вообще парочку закупить себе. И, кстати, они так и делают, если что. Хэнскин тоже собирает себе Lotus Orb. Ну, грамотно. Альянс все очень грамотно делают сейчас. То есть вот пара Lotus Orb уже свап не так волнует. Можно плавно будет к пушу переходить. А спасаться свапом, ну, это тоже, кстати, вариант. Вообще было бы интересно посмотреть какую-то такую комбинацию от Нави, необычную, да. Возможно, Винга подставляется, свап там какого-то Манки Кинга, например, да, под Вукон Коммент. Что-то в этом духе. Под врыв Дарксира с Даггера, под вакуум.
Дальше Дэнди с Аганимом. Идите все сюда.
Слушай,
и
а ведь
все в
Аганим, на самом деле, Дим, очень здравая идея здесь
хорошая,
была.
да. Идея хорошая.
Но Дэнди его не собирает.
Ну, рано еще, рано. Просто
я не думаю, что Дэнди может... А
еще
может быть, даже Дэнди не может себе позволить его брать все-таки, потому что чуть больше урона от Дэнди требуется. Не знаю.
Я не знаю, почему ты недооцениваешь Vengeful Spirit по урону. Она просто начокнутая по урону. У Наги 200 с руки. Понимаю, иллюзии, все это хорошо, круто. У Винги по 400 урона. И не будем забывать молнии и Hurricane Pike. Ты просто даешь Hurricane Pike, у тебя...
After the BKB times out, Lasso onto the, nice swap to break
Monkey
it.
King, but swap to break it and gonna run away. Denny's porting in, so yeah, Alliance, they're being very careful throughout this game as far as overcommitting. They are gonna fall back and let it be done. Again, they still have Black Hole, they still have Sleep. EGM still has Overgrowth, but he gets caught right here. The Ice Path, Glimmer Cape though with the Forest Staff, and then there's a Lotus Orb even coming out as well. So a lot of these tools, as we're now 48.5 minutes into this game on either side, is making it very difficult to secure pickoffs here. As we're constantly seeing, and there's going to be a Shrine pop even. So, again, look back at the Roshan pit. Still got a little bit before, but once that comes up here, no doubt going to be a point of contention. Enigma choosing to get a Octarine Core. And actually, so this is something to talk about as, well maybe a catch coming out here. Monkey King really going deep. They want Crystal Maiden. They may get it. Glimmer Cape comes out. In response, Flame Break pushback, and the sleep going to be used, so they really want to save the Crystal Maiden. BKB pop by Jonas Fan. And it's only 5 seconds anyway, so he figures just to make sure to get the hell on out of there. But Ice Path will now catch EGM. Wave of Terror enhanced damage, and they will finish the job finally. Overgrowth used, but he's dead for 60. So Navi, maybe a pick that they're looking for. Can they capitalize on it, though?
It's difficult. Naga's still perpetually pushing it out, and Jonas and Fan didn't spend Black Hole during that fight, and so it's... you need to pick off at least, like, 2 or probably even 3 heroes if you're Navi before you can even think about pushing high ground, and that's if all these ultimates are also spent. Without that, you're just kind of trying to reestablish a net worth advantage. You're trying to make sure that these BKB cooldowns are whittling down, things like that, but... yeah, it's as the game progresses, it gets harder and harder for Navi to finally breach high ground. And right now, Loda is sitting on 5k gold. He has a handful of options of what to go for next. Could go for the Refresher, could go for the Moon Shard, could go for Talisman of Evasion. Huh.
Yeah.
Huh. I don't really know why. I mean, Halberd is pretty great against like a Vengeful Spirit because it lasts longer against ranged heroes, and so Vengeful Spirit won't be able to attack for a good 5.5 seconds. But are you really concerned about Vengeful right now? I feel like, I don't know.
Is that like
I'm curious what...
Well, that's what kind of is it maybe like a backpack, just because obviously he's at the point where he's full slotted pretty much, just like a backpack item in itself that he can kind of swap in, use for the disarm, and swap out.
Yeah, that's a possibility. I mean, that's the only thing I can think of that you would do with this. Yeah. But I don't know, all of his items are pretty valuable on the hero, and all of his items are valuable on the illusions as well. Every single one of these are, like, you know, the illusions benefit from all these items, except technically they don't really get that much benefit out of the Octarine Core, but you can't die. Oh, Lasso onto the Storm Spirit,
target.
into
Storm
Overgrowth.
Spirit. They finish the job. The Overgrowth comes out. The BKB
Sarah's
is
rooting him
pop,
through
but he's
BKB.
still rooted through it. Storm Spirit, he's dropping this sleep as well. They really want this kill, but they're not going to get it. He zip-zaps away once again. And now here comes a freezing field on top of the Black Hole. Jakiro and Monkey King caught in the midst of it. So they will get a couple of casualties who do not have buybacks, by the way. But they couldn't get the raid boss, that is Storm Spirit. as he flies back to base. But yeah, still getting those couple of picks. At least Alliance has to be satisfied with that. And Roshan, it's going to be a nice transition here. Oh, they want the Vengeful, though.
Oh, and they know. She's on the run, but Naga's so fast and snare.
Yeah, Flame Break
Pops
push
the
back.
Lincolns.
Gets the Lincolns off. No lasso, but Dandy's like, no, you're not going to take my teammate. Unfortunately, they will, and now he has to fly on out of there and try not to get caught himself. Blink Dagger up into one, but he is just a little bit too far away. Knows that distance, so he'll survive. But again, back to the Roshan pit. I'm sure now we're going to see it happen. And this should be a free Roshan for Alliance.
Yeah, and I honestly don't really know who you give it to. I mean, like, ideally you want to give it to Naga, but she's pretty heavily slotted out, and having to give up boots is a bit of a setback. I guess she could put up the Diffusal Blade. It's not really too critical at this stage of the game. But I don't know. I mean, either way, this is still a great opening for Alliance, and they can very easily push high ground. While Navi were struggling with it, Alliance have no issues whatsoever with pushing high ground.
Yeah, if anything, it's just also kind of a takeaway too from Navi. You know, last thing we want to do is
exactly.
give it to that Storm Spirit. Got everyone. All right, we get it, guys. We get what time it was. So.
All right, so Aegis goes the way of Batrider, allows him to initiate a little bit more freely, have more confidence with having to save his cooldowns just to be able to disable someone. And Cheese is going to be on Enigma for right now, and this is a tanky-ass Enigma. 3k HP. Went for that 12 armor talent at level 25, which a handful of level 25s are coming online now. And so Vengeful Spirit will go from left to right. Went for Magic Missile Pierce's spell immunity as opposed to 20 Vengeance Aura, which I can understand. Again, time and time again, no one is really right-clicking on Navi, so why bother buffing up Vengeance Aura? So get the spell immunity, be able to stun the Batrider and the Enigma through BKB. It's going to be very useful. Storm Spirit, as we said earlier, went for that Vortex duration. Dark Seer, actually not level 25 yet. Enigma, as we said, went for that armor. Batrider went for Firefly duration, which is pretty typical, and there's really very few reasons to go for the Flame Break AoE in this game. And Naga Siren, actually not level 25 yet, which is surprising, but actually both options are pretty solid. I imagine she'll go for the move speed, seeing as how, you know, you're only caring about high ground. More illusions won't really help you out too much, unless they just want to siege with them.
By the way, look at her
double
inventory.
butterfly.
Yeah.
Double butterfly, okay. I mean, I like it because, dare I say it one more time, no one really right-clicks on Navi. And so, you know, if you are not able to kill these illusions with what little right-click you have, then they will just continually munch on your tower, which actually leads me to believe that he might go for the Mirror Image illusion plus 1 talent at 25, because yeah, there is very little that Navi can do against it. The only flip side is that Monkey King True Strike, Boundless Strike will be able to hit all the illusions regardless of how much evasion you have, but I don't think that's going to be enough to clear them out.
Clearly, it's not enough of a concern, and so yeah, that's almost like a commitment to, if anything, that Alliance exactly. They're just going to play the very slow, methodical game.
The very Alliance style of game.
Very Alliance style. Definitely, I think that is a good way to put it. Just constantly pushing. Let the illusions win you this game, basically. Is what they're going to do. They're not here to be the most spectacular in terms of, you know, winning over the fans. Well, they already have plenty, of course, but...
No, they made their fans. This is how they made their name in the game.
True.
This is what their fans want.
It's winning Dota, that's for sure. And that's what they're trying to do right here in Game 1. So, yep, that's...
These evasions.
It's ridiculous, yeah. Like, this illusion, like, it's chasing down Piver into the base, and how long it's taking, yeah. It's absurd.
I mean, normally a lot of times you want to go, like, Heart or something like that on Naga Siren, but why bother? If they can't kill them with right-clicks and they don't have enough magic damage, as now I'm curing, like, a perpetual Vortex sound. Yeah, they have to use freaking Bloodthorn True Strike to be able to finish these things off.
Man. It's 8,200 gold, by the way, saved up on Loda. Like, he could, dare I say, get another one even.
Oh, Lasso,
Lasso
catches
Darkseer,
swap.
But there's a swap. So, breaks it immediately.
Doesn't matter. Tier 3 bot took a good third of damage. Let's do it again. Only had to spend 1 cooldown. No big deal.
Yeah, with all this, it's actually a little surprising that they haven't sieged yet. The fact that this is the first Tier 3 to almost fall in this game is kind of crazy, but... It's Alliance, again, being very slow about it, but it's just eventually going to happen. Just constantly sending the illusions. A couple minutes later, this will be a dead Tier 3.
And there's nothing that Navi can really do about it. None of their heroes, their whole team can't really like flank Alliance because the threat of the sleep is perpetual, and you only have one hero that has BKB, which is the Storm Spirit. So if he's the only hero in commission during a sleep, then he will almost certainly die. We saw how important that ensnare going through the BKB was for Dendi near that Radiant Shrine, as he almost died there. But if he's the only hero who can deal with it, then Alliance have no qualms whatsoever about continuing this. They go for another lasso.
Well, BKB pop Lotus Orb comes up as well. He'll be fine, but a little scary right there. Yeah, didn't even activate the lasso. By the way, Loda, that's kind of interesting. Obviously, Illusion Rune at this point probably is the most powerful rune to get for him, and so he actually went and picked one up, and then he actually bought a Moon Shard and ate it. So
nice.
Now he has that as well. Not much more attack speed to work with. God, like, this has got to be so frustrating to play against for Navi. But
yep. But it's beautiful. It brings a tear to my eye.
yeah.
This is what I wanted. I couldn't have asked for anything more Alliance-y. As now this tier 3 tower about to go down. They're going to have to spend a few spells on it, but you're just delaying the inevitable.
He actually swaps in the level 2 Diffusal Blade in place of the
Oh yeah, that
Butterfly.
is surprising.
So he's back to max charges,
Well,
so perhaps wants to use it for that purpose.
And Aegis is now claimed. If you can believe it, we have been spending that much time, 5 minutes since the Roche was claimed, and so Enigma's not going to have that, but, you know, no big deal. And they're actually going to back off. Satisfied with the amount of damage that they were able to do to that tier 3, I guess they really needed that insurance of the Aegis to feel confident going for this, and it looks like Navi felt the same way as they promptly smoked up after, yes, they all took the time, so they all know when that Aegis is going to go down.
Double damage rune going to be picked up by Limp, actually. Just in case it might as well grab it. Better than them stealing it, so picks it up, but Alliance is definitely full on reset now and play the game of wait for yet another Roshan. So Navi, yeah, I mean, you gotta think though, if you're Navi, like obviously this is that window where you have to try to make a play of some sort. You can't just keep letting this happen to the inevitable death of your base. Sure, it would be 30 to 40 minutes from now at this rate, but it's you know, you got to make a play if you want to win this game. And Denny's trying to make that play, but he can't do it by himself necessarily.
No, most certainly can't. At least, I mean, he's pretty safe with the items that he has that he can go for these places. Now Naga Siren does complete the heart, so just a casual 5.5k gold item in his backpack, just chilling. But yeah, I mean, he does go for the mirror image illusion +1, so I don't think Alliance need to wait for the next Aegis, but they really have no reason not to, I guess, as their heroes are farming up pretty well. Limp just completed an Octarine core on this Bat Rider. Enigma has sitting on 2.5k gold. I don't really know what you go for next. I suppose the Refresher Orb is probably the best option, but Jonas and Fam is, oh no, he already has the Refresher Orb completed, so never mind.
Saw him working on that earlier, yeah, I meant to bring that up too, but just so mesmerized by all these illusions. Just running around the map, so distracted.
Oh, it's poetry in motion.
Yeah.
Oh, and an Arcane Rune. Oh, Limp takes it? Ah, should have given it to Loda.
Yeah, even more.
Even more.
How dare he? Oh, Limp has it, and they're trying to catch somebody once again. Illusion scouting at a couple. Sleep.
Rider lassos the Darkseer.
Oh, there. Yeah, so this is kind of awkward, but Black Hole setup. I'm watching this whole time. Here we go. The Black Hole setup. Can he get all three? Yes, he can. He gets all three. The Wilcox command. But is it going to be stopped? Then maybe Denny's fall low. No, he does not fall low enough. He pops the Paul Lightning. Now he's flying around, zip-zapping around left and right. The BKB will help to get out, but they get the kill in Vengeful Spirit. Monkey King trying to pour it out. That's not going to work, though. And he, too, will fall. They did kill Crystal Maiden in the back lines. Looks like they did not get Darkseer, however, as they were also working on him down there, as you mentioned. But you know what? They get two. There are buybacks, of course. They're probably going to have to use them here, though.
Yeah, not too heavy of commitment. Jonas and Fem immediately refreshed the Black Hole. It's very lucky by Navi that he was able to get bashed. I mean, then again, Wukong's command bashes. Does that really take that much luck?
Yeah.
But it had the fact that the Black Hole was not able to get the full duration. The Jakiro got out with barely any HP. The Stormsphere got out with barely any HP, and they should have almost certainly been dead. But they get out, only to have to suffer through a Naga Siren push. Is now Lasso onto the Darkseer.
Pulling him in right here. He would have a buyback. There are the buybacks committed to. Song comes out as soon as
they have
Dendy
the
runs
BKB
in.
ready.
There we go. Another black hole, by the way. Remember,
black
he had the
hole.
refresher. He's going to use it right here. The sleep is worn off. Storm Spirit, he's staying alive for the time being. Do they have enough damage follow-up? Again, they do not, though. He actually got stunned down in the back lines by the Balanced Strike, I believe. The Overgrowth will catch him as well. But actually, EGM himself is trying to help save the Naga Siren, who was caught in the front lines as well. But Loda's orb is up. He's going toe-to-toe with Pycat, and Pycat's actually winning that fight, it seems like, and Loda's going to drop in the end. He's dead for 110 seconds. He would have a buyback if he wants, but Vengeful Spirit does not, however. And now Jonas a fan being run down. There's the buyback from Loda, by the way. He is TPing back in or trying to get here in time, but Crystal Maiden going to be picked off. Loda gets here. No song for another 7 seconds, though. They're buyback committing.
Careful.
Dendy did buyback as well, but yeah, if Loda dies again, that would be key. In fact, Dendy, he's feeling good. 16 charges now. He takes out EGM. Sleep is ready to go for Loda, as mentioned. There's the buyback on Dream Protector. And now it's Alliance's turn to run back in. No black hole for another 50 seconds, although refresher's up in 10 seconds right here. Lasso, it will catch somebody in the backlands. That would be Jakiro, actually. But another Wukong's command coming out from Seneko. And Naga Siren's dropping. If he goes down, that is huge. Navi, they're going to take out the raid boss right there. He's dead for 125 seconds right now. Another buyback coming out. Darkseer will. The refresher pop by Enigma. But the bash at the last second. He gets the black hole off. Lock it out, Storm Spirit. Is there the damage follow-up? It doesn't look like there is. And Jonas and fans going down. Navi may have just done it right there. No buybacks, and it's just limp alive. Okay, Crystal Maiden is up now, but oh my god. The buybacks were just insane.
This is the Classico that I know and love. 9 buybacks, I believe, is the final count, but it's the diebacks that are the most relevant thing. Naga Siren is dead for a good minute, and you have to keep in mind that no Raxes have been taken successfully on either side, so it's just vanilla creeps pushing in both lanes. Now, Dendy is pushing out mid by himself, while General is pushing out bot, and the Jakiro is making sure that top doesn't push in too much. But General is coming back. I guess they can't do anything without the VS, but VS will have No, she doesn't have BOT money, so I don't really know how much they'll be able to get off of this.
Yeah, Dendy's going to try, obviously, to get as much as they can, and going to at least try to get the tier 3 right here. Limp, he's going to make it difficult, though, by himself with that Firefly and putting the burn down, but the last thing he wants to do is get caught as well. So Vengeful does port in, by the way.
Oh, gets the BOT,
bots,
okay.
yeah.
So now
right
they can do some serious damage now.
Yeah.
They could go for tier 4s if they're crazy.
No, they're trying to end this
crazy.
game. Absolutely, I don't even think that's crazy. This is their win condition, right? The last thing they want to do is kind of reset and have to deal with all that bullshit again. So they're going to go right for tier 4. And this is the game right here. Navi, they're on the verge of winning it unless Crystal Maiden, Hanskin, and Limp can defend this right now. Here we go. Darkseer just jumps in aggressively. Lasso to catch the Vengeful Spirit, but that's it. They're just focusing on the engine. They don't even give two shits. Navi has just done it. They won game 1 right here. What a comeback from Navi to fight it out. The buyback galore, epic battle at the end ends up being a victory for Navi, and the El Clasico name lives up to it for sure. An hour victory in just game 1 of the series.
You had to be sweating bullets as Navi throughout the mid to, I guess, up until 60 minutes because you really had no way of being able to get yourself back into the game. But Alliance committed to a real fight. They were kind of sending Limp in on these missions to find a lasso, get a target. And if they get one, then let's go for it. If not, whatever, leave it. But they ultimately did commit to a full fight. And Navi came out on top just off the back of some really key positioning, being able to cancel out all these black holes of Enigma, making sure that Loda was never really able to deal damage. And at the end of the day, despite Pycat not being able to deal very much damage, in fact, he dealt the second least damage on his team, just barely before the Darkseer. He did the damage when he mattered, which was killing off Loda. Loda bought back, died back
Radiant structures are fortified. Radiant's middle base has fallen.
They who live by the wand shall die by my...
Radiant's middle tower has fallen.
Let's get...
Radiant's middle tower has fallen.